Welcome to Yoga Flow. Today we're going to have a really great warm up and a lively practice, a soulful practice, as I like to call it, as we prepare for rock star pose, which is something that I haven't taught in a while and recently was reminded of that. So we'll bring that in. You may want a block for triangle, stability, extended side angle. You'll see those today. And we will use a strap for a couple of different things throughout, beginning, middle, and end. So have one of those handy. And you can just go ahead and put that strap right in your lap or in front of you. And a folded blanket can also be helpful if you need knee cushion for different things. So from here, we're going to come to a nice tall seat, whatever that looks like for you. Legs forward. You can be back on your heels, crisscross applesauce, half lotus, which I come into sometimes here. Whatever feels good, take that. And then find length from crown to tail. Gentle tuck in the chin. Breathing and expanding. And as you're here for a moment, notice if there's anywhere in the body that you could soften just a little bit more. So it's that the face, the shoulders, the hips. What do you need to soften just a little bit more? And then bring that awareness into the breath. So do you inhale and exhale through the nose, the mouth, a combination? Do you breathe with your shoulders? An expansion of the rib cage, the belly. And I'm going to start inhaling through the nose, expanding that rib cage and finding a little bit more pelvic floor engagement on that exhale. And I'm just going to put my hand here just on my belly to remind me to do that. So I'm engaging my Ujjayi pranayama, that back of the throat constriction. Let's take one more breath. Good. Fingertips to the side, palms turning up. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Look up there at them. Exhale, hands and heart center. Creating an intention for your practice. What would you like to give or receive? Maybe you'd like to dedicate this practice to someone or something. Yourself is always okay. So I'm going back to my intention of release, releasing things that are no longer serving me. Good. And then from here, when we're ready, we'll take it up, turning palms away, grow taller from crown to tail as you press those arms down. Big inhale and reach. Let's get that side bend to the left. Watch your alignment. You want hip, shoulder, hand to be in that alignment as you can as you come over. Sits bones are grounded. Really reach with that top arm. Breathe and expand into that side body. Gaze is where you need it to be. And then it's choosing your path, staying here, coming out. You can side bend deeper. You can choose to open towards the ceiling or taking a C curve roll, belly button in, forehead in the direction of that knee, but not touching. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, moving through center. Big inhale and reach. Exhale, let's take that over to the other side. Again, shoulder, hip, hand, in that nice alignment. Reach, expand. And then choosing your path, staying here, coming out, side bending a little deeper, maybe opening to the ceiling, or getting a C curve roll, forehead in the direction of the knee, but not touching. And what you did on the other side might not be a good idea for you on this side. Sides are different. They have different needs. So always honor where you are. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, coming back up. Big inhale and reach. Exhale, rotate towards the left. Arms come down, rolling shoulders back, looking behind you. Maybe this back shoulder can come back a little bit more. So we always want to be able to expand the rib cage on our twist. If not, you're too deep. Inhale and lift. Exhale, center. Inhale. Exhale, other side. Arms come down, rolling shoulders back, looking behind you. Breathe and expand. And inhale and lift. Exhale, come back to center. Good. From here, get any little movement in your wrist. Now, knowing that we're going to go into the rock star, which is kind of in a way a side plank, I'm going to stretch my wrist here. So I'm just going to take them forward. And you can't really see from here, but I'm just going to kind of press down. And you don't want any pain, numbness, or tingling, burning here. You just want to feel a stretch. And that might not be for everybody. Other people's wrist stretch, this might be what you need. Good. You can always get that nice spinal roll, shoulder rolls, whatever you need. Speaking of shoulders, let's take those arms forward, palms up, hands to the shoulders, open and close. Now you can stay here with this open and close, or you can take this into some circles. Just loosening up a little bit here. And if you took circles, take them in the other direction. Use your abs to keep the rib cage in, so we don't want to kind of flop around here. Okay. Now we'll take the strap. Okay. And we're going to move forward and back. So you want a long grip here. So when you take it back, you don't want the elbows to bend. So take a wider grip. I'm going to show you this from the side view. Good. And I'm just going to take it up and take it back. And I still want my rib cage in. And slowly work towards your full range of motion. Your range of motion might not be my range of motion. Good. And then when we're ready, take it back. Take it to the point of your maximum stretch, not your maximum range of motion. So for example, here's my maximum range of motion, but my maximum stretch is about right here, and this is where I want to hold. And breathe. And taking that up. Good. We're going to put this to the side. We're going to come back to it in a little bit. I'm going to rock forward and come to tabletop. And I'm going to use my blanket as a little knee cushion here. So you can always fold up your mat in half if you need that. Pillows also work here. Spreading the fingers nice and wide. I want to root through the knuckles of the pinky, pointer, and thumb. I'm going to take my tops of the feet down. Knees are under the hips or slightly wider if you've got a back issue. My belly button is in, and I'm rooting through the knuckles of pinky, pointer, and thumb. Good. Big inhale, shine the heart forward, tip the pelvis back, cow pose. Exhale and round, mad cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more time. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Now come back to your neutral table. We're going to side bend. So you want the low rib cage and the top of the hip bone to squeeze together here. So when you're ready, I'm going to go to my right and squeeze, and to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, and back center. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Now you can take this, stay in here, or just find another little cat-cow movement. So I'm just going to do some rolls here. And consider that if it feels good to your body, and you're able to breathe well, that you're doing it okay. Yeah. And then from here on your last round, come back, find a child's pose. Knees can be as wide as the mat together or somewhere in between. You can touch the big toes together or not. You can take your arms long in front of you or hands back by the ankles. Find what your shoulders like, and the forehead can come to the floor or to a block. Make it active here. So zip up from pubic bone to behind the navel. Breathe and expand. Come back to your intention. And then when you're ready, we're going to come back up here. So we're going to take this into a puppy pose, which is a fairly deep back bend for most people. So we'll do this in stages. Some of you are going to take a blanket, maybe folding it this way, maybe not. If you don't have a block, but you need that chest support, you can bring that in. Pillows also work. So be kind to yourself. But level 1, beginner, you're going to come down onto your forearms, hips stay over the knees, and then you're going to take your chest forward just like you would if you were coming into a cow pose. So this might be your puppy today. Others are going to take a block, a pillow, a folded blanket on right under the chest, taking arms forward. You're still in that little bit of a cow position. Okay, hips stay over the knees. And then others don't need anything because you can take your chest all the way to the floor. So if that's you, I'm going to take my arms forward, shining heart forward. My chest is on the floor. I'm going to take my chin to the floor and look forward. If you've got a neck issue, take your forehead to the floor instead. And breathe and expand. This one took me several years to perfect and to do without a lot of discomfort. So it should feel relatively comfortable, but not comfortable like child's pose and not like, well, I can take a nap. Okay. Pain is never normal. So if you feel that, you want to come out. And then from here, if you took your chin down, take your forehead to the floor, carefully slide your hands under your shoulders and press yourself up. Remove any props if you used any from here. Just kind of get a little roll and around, and it might feel really good to take a nice big cat pose. You were in some deep extension there in that puppy. Get some deeper flexion here in cat. Yeah. And then when you're ready, we're going to find downward facing dog. So hands, if you're taller, are going to come half a hand's width or full hand's width forward. If you're shorter, you can stay where you are. I'm just going to move my blanket out of the way here. Good. And then I'm going to press in and forward into my mat and lift and shift. We're rooting through the knuckles of pinky, pointer, and the thumb. Elbows are turning slightly, shoulders in their pockets, head and neck are free. I'm looking down at my feet. I'm pressing evenly into big toe and pinky toe mounds. Keep a little bend in the knees if you're tight in the back side or if you've got a back issue. And then start to move or do what you need. Some people are going to bend and stretch. Some people are going to walk the dog. Some people are going to come high on the toes and drop the heels. Others are just going to stay in stillness. So find what you need. Belly button is in. We're breathing. Good. And then from here, when you're ready, good. You can settle into some stillness. From that nice still down dog, inhale, look forward, bend the knees, pause, walk the hands back towards the feet. Now get into your feet, let the knees bend as you need to, let the head and neck be free. If you can't touch the floor, but you want to touch something, grab opposite elbows here. You're still finding that traction. Good. If you took elbows, carefully release. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway long spine. So fingertips to the floor, to the shins or the thighs. Come to where you can have a nice long spine. Exhale, and we'll bow. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees. We're going to walk the hands forward. Find a plank. Knees lifted or grounded here. Take the sternum forward a little bit so you can find a little bit more length. We're holding the plank, but not the breath. Breathe. Knees can be down here if you need that. From here, I'm going to lift my hips, shifting back, finding a downward facing dog. From my downward facing dog, inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Walk or step your feet forward to meet your hands. Come to a block or two here if you can't touch the floor, or if you just want more support. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, little bow. One more time. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, little bow. Inhale, root through the feet, engage the glutes. Long spine as you come up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Finding breath, mountain, intention. All right. So from here on out, if you've got a back issue, you're newer, balance issues, keep your feet about hip width apart. Those of you that have more experience and don't have those issues, you can step your feet closer together or together. Okay. So practice where your body needs you to be. Big inhale and reach. Exhale and we'll fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale and we'll bow. Planting the hands, step or hop back into a plank. Hold the plank. Take that sternum a little bit more forward. Okay. Now, with your knees grounded or lifted, we're going to lower down. So if you've got a shoulder issue or you can't, keep from collapsing here, lower your knees down till you get stronger up there. Practice good form. Okay. We'll untuck the toes. I'm going to take my hands a little forward and to the side of the shoulders. Relaxing the shoulders, legs are hip width apart. I'm pressing the toes into the mat. My belly button is in. Inhale, exhale, finding a baby cobra. No crunching in the spine. Exhale, and we'll lower. Again, big inhale, exhale, finding a baby cobra or maybe a medium cobra. Shoulders in their pockets, belly button is in, and we'll lower. Inhale, exhale, baby cobra, medium cobra, or high cobra. Exhale, lower down. Some of you are going to do one of those three again. Others that have up dog in their practice, you can tuck the toes, lift up, find your full up dog. And we'll lower that back down. We'll wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. We're going to take the right arm straight out from the right shoulder. And once you've done that, walk your fingertips up to where they're in line with the eyeballs. Your left hand is going to assist you as you roll over to that side. So we're getting a stretchy here. So no pain, numbness, tingling, or burning. And then we'll come back down to the belly. Good. Get your wax on, wax off here. Good. And then we'll take that to the other side. So now my left arm is going to come straight out from my left shoulder. I'm going to walk my left fingertips up to where they are in line with my left eyeballs. My right hand and arm is going to help me as I roll over to the left side, getting a stretch over there. How far you come depends on you. Pain, numbness, tingling, burning always means you've gone too far. And when you're ready, we're going to take that back down to the belly. Good. And we'll get that little rotation again. Okay. Hands under the shoulders, stronger, more experienced yogis can tuck the toes, push up into plank, shift back down dog. Everyone else follow me through tabletop, tucking toes, lifting up into down dog. Find that good down dog form again. Find your intention, reconnect with breath. And from your down dog, inhale, look forward, bend the knees, walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, little bow. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Finding breath, mountain, and tension. We're going to flow. You choose, take or skip the vinyasa when we get down there. You can also just go to down dog, work on a plank or child's pose. You will not see me take every flow IQ. They are just there if you want them. Big inhale and reach. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, little bow. Inhale, plant the hands, step or hop back to plank. You choose, take or skip a flow. Don't collapse through the shoulders if you're floating. Drop those knees if you need to. Practice good form. From down dog when you're ready, inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, little bow. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Finding breath, mountain, intention. Inhale and lift. Exhale and fold. Long spine. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, little bow. Inhale, step or hop back to plank. You choose. Take or skip your flow. Move with the breath. From the down dog when you're ready, inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, little bow. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more. Inhale and lift. Exhale and we'll fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale and we'll bow. Inhale, step or hop back to plank. You choose. Take or skip a flow. And take some breaths here. From the down dog when you're ready, inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, little bow. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Finding breath, mountain, intention. We're going to take this now into a couple rounds of sun salute B. The first one will be pretty traditional. We'll add things on the second time. So from here, if you need a block to help with transition stability, have that handy. Good. Otherwise, mind your step, hip width apart if you need it, or together. Big inhale and reach. Exhale, let's sit back into that chair. My spine is long. I'm zipped up in the front. My shoulders are relaxed. I'm practicing with hip width apart, so I'm really trying to focus on hip, knees, and toes tracking in that alignment. If your legs are together, zip up in that inner thigh. Inhale, exhale, and we'll fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, and we'll bow. Inhale, step or hop back to plank. You choose. Take or skip that flow. From the down dog when you're ready, left leg's going to lift 3-point, bending that knee, around, step, or pick up and put the left foot forward between the hands. Use that block for stability if you need to. Warrior prepping that back foot. Hips, knees, and toe are going to turn out about 45 degrees. And when you're stable and you're strong and both feet rise, warrior one. Front hip comes back. Again, be mindful of your form. If this is what you're doing in warrior one, lengthen. Those are tight hip flexors until those open up a little bit more and you can be upright. Ears, shoulders, and hips. Zip up through the front body. Front hip comes back a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, reach and lengthen as you take that path back to the mat. Plant the hands, swivel up back foot, front foot steps back. Take or skip a flow. Breathe. Come back to that intention. Mine is releasing things not serving me. Because if I hold on to them, then I kind of think about them all the time. They're like a freeloader. They live rent free in my mind and just make me feel worse. They don't help me. So releasing what doesn't serve. Right leg lifts 3-point, bending that knee, round, step or pick up and put that foot forward between the hands. Bring in that block if you need it. Warrior prep the back leg. Rise, strong and stable. Warrior one. Front hip will come back just a stitch. Ears, shoulders, and hip alignment as best as you can. Zip up that front body. Inhale, exhale, reach and lengthen as you take that path back to the back. Swivel up the back foot, front foot steps back. You choose, take or skip a flow. Good. From the down dog when you're ready, inhale, look forward, bend the knees, walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, little bow. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center, finding breath, mountain, intention. All right. So from here, we're going to pick that up a little bit here. So from here, find your chair. Good. From here, exhale, arms back. Inhale and lift. Exhale, take it back. Now, you can keep this slow. You can pick this up a little bit, but keep good form. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, rise. Zip up. Exhale, and we'll fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, little bow. Inhale, step or hop back to plank. You choose, take or skip a flow. From down dog when you're ready, left leg's gonna lift 3-point. We're gonna bend that knee. We're gonna add some cheetahs in here. 4 times through center. We'll hold on the 5th time. Inhale, exhale, cheetah 1. Inhale, take it back. Exhale 2, don't go past the wrist, press away. Exhale 3. Exhale 4. Here's that 5th one. Exhale 5 and hold. Step or pick up and put that foot forward between the hands. Warrior prep your back foot. Be strong and stable. Rise, warrior 1. Front hip will come back. Good. From here, my right hand is going to grab my left hand. I'm going to lift and side bend to the right. Coming back to center, releasing that hand, lengthening the arm, coming forward. I'm going to open to the right. And you can open your twist, wherever it is you can go. Coming back center. Find warrior 1, make it your best one on this side. Inhale, exhale, take that path back to the mat. Swivel up back foot, front foot steps back. You choose, take or skip a flow. From down dog when you're ready, bending that knee. We're going to the cheetah on the other side. Here we go. Big inhale, exhale 1, inhale back. Exhale 2, inhale back. Exhale 3, inhale back. Exhale 4, inhale back. Exhale 5 and hold. Press in, round, knees in, belly button in. And step or pick up and put right foot forward between the hands. Warrior prep the back leg. Rise. Find your warrior 1. Maybe front hip comes back a smidge. Good. Left hand's going to grab the right hand. Lift. Get that side stretch to the left. Stay with the breath. Coming back up, lengthen the leg, reach the arms, opening to the left. Take it to where you can take it. Coming back center, finding warrior one, make it your best on this side. Inhale, exhale, reach, taking that down. Taking the front foot back, swiveling up the back foot, you choose, take or skip a flow. From down dog, when you're ready, inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Walk, step, or hop your feet forwards, meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, and bow. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center, finding breath, mountain, intention. All right, so we're gonna build up. We're gonna start to come into that rock star now. So we're gonna start on the left side first. Have that block handy if you need it for triangle or extended side angle. We're gonna step the right foot back. So your left foot is forward, finding your warrior two stance. So a heel to heel, heel to arch, or this leg can be out wider. Find what you need. Hit knee and toe here, track forward. Front hip will come back. Again, eventually you're wanting ears, shoulders, and hips in alignment. So if this is your warrior two, lengthen that leg so you can be more upright. Okay. Good. Palms up to the ceiling, lengthen that front leg. Look at them if they come up there. Turn it into a balance challenge. So I'm really pressing into my feet and my legs. I'm really reaching up. Inhale, exhale, return to your warrior two. Good, watch that knee and leg alignment here. Pressing strongly through the back leg. We're gonna lengthen, 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 extended side angles. We're not coming into a forward fold, so keep the length. Forearm can come to the thigh, you can open here. You can come to a block. Remember your block is in 3 height. Find what you need and open. Good. Some of you may want to take that top arm around into a half bind, opening up that top shoulder. Releasing the arm, look down at that front foot, lengthen that front leg. We'll come back exalted warrior variation. If you are an arm wrapper or a binder, find what you need here, what you like here. Good. And then from here, upper body's gonna lengthen. We're gonna come into triangle from here. If you need to shorten or widen your stance, go ahead and take that. I'm gonna shorten mine, I'm a little bit wide. Good. Back leg is in warrior. Good. From here, I'm gonna root my feet into the mat like I'm trying to rip it apart. Front hip's gonna come back hip comes forward. Reach, 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 reach. When you can come no more, take a thigh, take a shin, take a block, take the floor, opening up. Long spine here. Remember again, this is not a forward fold. We want to stack the shoulders so the front hip is back. Now, looking down at that front foot, we'll put a bend in that front knee. Good. We're going to take the hands down, framing that front foot, swivel up the back foot, front foot steps back. You choose, take or skip a flow. Good. So let me show you what this looks like. We're going to do some of these twisty cheetahs here. And then we're going to take that left leg through and open up. So this is rock star here. Okay. This is a plank. This is not rock star. Leg comes forward. Okay. And you can do a lifted or a grounded one. And I'll go through that here when we get there. So from your down dog, left leg lifts 3-point, bending that knee. Good. Left knee is going to come up and go towards the right. Inhale, take it back. Exhale to the right. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, take it to the right. Take it through, opening up. So you can be lifted or you can be grounded. Choose where you need to be here, okay? Different things for different people. Whew. And then from here, based on where you went with that, in the way that's best for your body, find a downward facing dog. From down dog, inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, little bow. Inhale, root through the feet, engage the glutes, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Finding breath, mountain intention. We get to do that all on the other side. So have that block on the right side now if you're going to use it. Good. And then from here, we're going to step the left foot back, finding warrior two here. So this back leg is warrior prepped. Heel to arch, or a little bit wider. Find your alignment. And it might be different for you on one side than the other. Zip up that front body. Palms towards the ceiling. Lengthen that front leg as we come up. Reach up there. So this is a little bit of a balance challenge for me. Good. Inhale, exhale, finding warrior two. Coming into that extended side angle, really press through the back side. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. When you can come no more, take a thigh, take a block, take the floor, opening up. Good. If you want to take the half bind here, top arm's going to wrap around, really opening that top shoulder. Release the half bind if you took it, looking down at that front foot, lengthening that front leg, take it back, exalted variation. So if you did an arm wrap or an arm bind at this point on the other side, find something similar here. Good, and then we'll prepare for a triangle here. So if you need a shorter or wider stance, take it. I'm a little bit wide, so I'm going to come in a little bit here. Good. Front hip's going to come back hip's going to come forward. When you're ready, press into those feet. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. When you can come no more with a long spine, take a thigh, take a shin, take a block, take the floor, opening up the stacking of the shoulders. So front hip is back hip is forward. Looking down at that front foot, putting a bend in that front knee. Hands are going to come around and frame that front foot. Swivel up the back foot, front foot steps back. You choose, take or skip a flow. Good. Now here's coming into that rock star on this other side. So the right knee's going to lift, right knee's going to bend. So the right knee's going to come to the left here for the cheetah. So when you're ready, inhale, exhale, one. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, two. Inhale, back. Exhale, three. Slide it through. Open up. Are you up high or are you down low? It might be different on this side than the other. Press out of that shoulder. And then from here, wherever you went, in the way that's best for your body, find a downward facing dog. And then from this down dog, inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Walk, step, or hop your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, little bow. Inhale, root, engage, and rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Finding breath, mountain, intention. Great work. Let's go into some prasaritas here. So have your strap handy. I'm going to come wide on my mat. Good. My big toes are in alignment with each other, so one foot's not forward of the other, and my feet are flat. So I'm pressing through the outer edges. I'm not collapsing into the arches, and I'm parallel to the short edges of the mat. From here, let's take the hands to the hips, roll shoulders back, take elbows back. When you're ready, big inhale, exhale, hinge and fold, long spine. Head and neck can be free here. I'm still pressing on the outer edges of the feet. Knees will be in a slight bend here. We don't want them locked. Shoulders are back, they're not by the ears. From here, when you're ready, pressing through the outer edges of the feet, we'll come back up. Good. Give yourself a moment. Big inhale and reach. Exhale, taking that down. Different things for different people. Maybe you just want your hands here. Maybe you want to take them back a little bit, taking the calf muscles or the shins or yogi toe. If you're taking yogi toe, take that chest forward a little bit here, bend the elbows out to the side. Maybe head touches the floor, maybe not. I still want my shoulders back in their pockets. Good, and then from here, when you're ready, release any grips that you took. Good, we'll come back up, pressing through the outer edges of the feet, hands to the thighs or to the waist, and we'll come back up. Good. Now on this next one, I'm going to turn sideways and do it, just so that the view is a little bit more appropriate. And some of you won't need the strap here because you can comfortably bind your hands like this behind. You've got good shoulders, good wrists, so you don't have any pain or discomfort there. But some of us don't. So I'm going to grab my strap, and then I'm just going to work my hands as close as I can get them, so they don't necessarily have to touch. But I'm going to come back into my prasarita. So I'm coming back into my nice, good form. Good. I'm going to press down with the hands or the strap, rolling my shoulders back already. And then from here, with a little bit of a lift, I'm going to take that fold. So the strap can make this one a little bit more accessible to people that are really tight in the shoulders or have some wrist issues. I have carpal tunnel and sometimes a bad shoulder. Shoulders are still away from the ears. And then from here, pressing into the outer edges of the feet, really reach those hands or that strap towards the ceiling, like someone's pulling you up, and we'll come all the way up. Good. You can release that strap, heel toe, or hop it together, and we will come back to center. We're going to flow down and stay down. So big inhale and reach, exhale and we'll fold. Notice how you feel. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale and we'll bow. Inhale, step or hop back to plank. You choose. Take or skip a flow. And then once you come to your down dog, we're going to drop the knees and come to a child's pose. Let it be a nice, relaxing child's pose. So knees can be anywhere they need to be. You don't have to engage the belly, but I do want you to breathe. Come back to your intention once more. And when you're ready, knowing you can stay here as long as you need, hands are going to come underneath the shoulders, and we'll come up, and we're going to come to a seat. So I'm just going to turn my blanket around here. Okay. Legs are going to come forward. Legs can be together or a little bit wider apart. Be where you need to be here. Support the backs of the knees if you're really tight in the back body. Feet are in flexion. Look at your feet. You might be in flexion, but do they have a tendency to fall inward or curl in? And if they do, correct that by pressing a little bit more into the big toe mounds, like you're trying to stand on a wall in front of you. Okay, So bring in the strap here if you need it. Big inhale, exhale, hinge forward, long spine, and then roll in. Breathe and expand into that rib cage. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, coming back up. Good. I'm going to take the peace fingers of the right hand, pulling my right foot in. You have options. You can leave that foot here. You can cross it over the body. This is where I'm going to practice. If you want to bring the left leg in and come here for your twist, you can, but you want both hips to be grounded. So if you're hiked up here, come back here. Good. Big inhale and reach. Exhale, you're going to twist to your right. Outside or inside, rolling shoulders back, breathe and expand. So again, careful not to crank through the low spine. Big expansive breath. And when you're ready, we'll come back to center. Good. We're going to undo this leg. Take your right foot into the left thigh. Good. Again, you can bring in the strap here if you can't touch the foot. Foot's in flexion. Big inhale. Exhale, hinge and fold. Find yours. Good. Inhale, exhale, and release. We're going to take that all to the other side. So now your left foot's going to come in. It can stay here. It can cross over. This bottom leg can come in if you can keep both hips grounded. I can't stay, so I'm just going to stay here. Foot is in flexion. Big inhale and reach. Exhale, take that twist to the left. Rolling shoulders back, looking more behind you. Breathe and expand. Relaxing the shoulders. Come back to your intention. Inhale, exhale, coming back center. Left foot is going to come into the right thigh. Good. Bring a strap if you need it. Big inhale, exhale, hinge forward. Find that Janusasana here. Inhale, exhale, and we'll come all the way back up. Good. From here, we're going to come to a boat pose before we come onto the floor. And I'm going to give, again, different options for different people. So easiest to hardest, you can be here. You can have your hands back here. Same here or here. Okay. You can release and come here. For any of those, my spine is long. You can bring a block in if you want a little bit more core engagement, a little bit different here. Or another way to use a block, and this is more advanced, and you've got to be good in your balance and your proprioception where you are in space. But we'll take a block here, and you can do this on a block. Now that I'm doing this live and recording myself, watch me tumble off the back of the block. I shouldn't say that. That's putting bad things into my body. Good. So from here, good. I'm just going to release. I'm going to be right here. So find yours. Zipping up. Spine is long. We're breathing. We're breathing. We're breathing. And when you're ready, come out of there. Good. Okay. I'm going to put that block to the side. let's come onto our backs. Make sure your strap is handy. Take the knees into the chest as you come back here. And then we're going to come into a bridge, and we're just going to basic bridge, or at least that's what I'm going to cue. Now, if there's a different bridge in your practice that you want to take, then you can go there. I don't recommend doing something for the first time here that you've never done before, because I'm just cueing the basic. But from here, rolling shoulders back, I'm going to press shoulders and arms into the mat. Hips, knees, and toes are going to track. I'm going to press evenly into both feet and lift up my hips. Breathe and expand. Don't let the knees fall in or fall out. Legs don't come out wider. They don't turn out away from the body. Practice good form no matter what you're doing here. If it's worth doing to you, then it's worth doing well. And then from here, based on the bridge that you chose for yourself, carefully come down out of there, and knees will come back into the chest. Good. Grab your strap. I'm going to take the strap around the left foot. I'm going to take the strap into the right hand, and my right leg is going to be long or almost long. Okay. And then I'm just going to kind of arc it over and take it out wide. And arc it over and take it out wide, and arc it over. You choose to stay here. Some people will. You can kind of wiggle around to find your sweet spot, or find a full spinal twist, taking that leg over to the right. Left shoulder stays grounded, maybe looking to the left. Leg stays in line with the hip. So if you can't do that on your own, stick your block under there for support. Belly button stays in here. You're in spinal twist. And when you're ready, we'll come back up out of there. Good. We'll do a midair switcheroo. So now the right foot is in the strap, left leg is long, both straps into the left hand. Good. And we'll arc and open, and arc and open, arc, wiggle around, find your sweet spot if you're staying here, or take that all the way over to the left. Right shoulder grounded, looking to the right. Prop up your leg if you can't keep it there on your own. And when you're ready, we will come back to center. Good. Remove that foot from the strap, knees back into the chest, and set yourself up for a short Savasana today. So I'm just going to bring in my folded blanket as my little neck pillow here. Good. You can let everything come long and flop open. You can put a bend in the knees. You can be on your side, be on your belly, be where you can be in relative comfort and stillness for a few short moments as you drop back into the heart space and reconnect with that intention. Taking some breaths here. Choose stillness, or gently take head and neck from side to side. Choose stillness, or invite movement of fingers and toes. Choosing stillness, or taking knees into the chest, choosing to keep the upper body grounded or maybe lifting up into a full body hug. I'm going to stay grounded today. And then choosing stillness, removing any props out of the way if you used any during Savasana time, taking legs long in front of you, arms long behind you, and reach and lengthen from the edge of the fingertips, the edge of the toes, full body stretch, point and flex through the feet, bend and stretch through the hands, twirling wrists and ankles in one direction, and then in the other. And whenever you're ready, carefully bending in both knees. And you choose rolling over onto your right or left side, the side that works best for your body in this moment. Taking all the time that you need here, but when you're ready, pressing yourself up. Maybe the same seat you started with, maybe a different one. Good. Hopefully everyone can grow a little bit taller. Fingertips to the side, palms turning up. Inhale, reach, 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 and lengthen. Look up there at them one more time. Exhale, hands in heart center. Reconnecting with that intention you made for yourself one final time. And we'll take our thumbs to our forehead for good and true thoughts, to our lips for good and kind words, and to our hearts for open and loving hearts. Knowing no effort on this mat is ever wasted, no gain is ever reversed. May you be safe, may you stay well, may you have a wonderful day, evening, week, weekend ahead. Namaste.